Hello. Hello, friends. Please tell me if the volume is okay. I hope you're doing all swelligant. Welcome to another Saturday night, day 44 of the Gingivitis broadcasts. I am so happy to be here with you. Our Zoom lobby is quickly filling up with the regular suspects. I must say that Brooke has not made his way in yet, so the party hasn't really gotten started. No one's put their dick in the mashed potatoes yet, is what I'm saying. The mashed potatoes. But we're going to get there. And we got drinks. I went and get more ice at the ice store. Look. Listen, you guys love when I do this. Listen. Tabarnak, you see that? Right? You guys are thinking, oh, this episode's going to be special. He's broadcasting live for my jazz club. I have to move away from the mic, my wife says to me. All right, I hear you. What? She fucking yells at me and then I don't know what she's saying. Tabarnak. All right, listen. Let's just try to forget the fact that my wife is giving me arches right now. Listen to the fucking thing. It's Saturday. Stop talking to me! Wasn't that amazing? Isn't that a lovely way to start a show? Isn't it? You guys all feel energized. You feel special inside. It's the reason I do it. I just give until it hurts. I keep fucking hammering the same songs down your throats until you decide, you know what? This is good after all. Oh, we really have some good stuff happening now. We got Janice wearing a little top. She's trying to look all sexy. She's showing off her fucking tattoos. Tabar slack. We're looking good over here. Very, very nice. We got a very attractive crowd. Folks, I had to go out today. I ran out of ice. And I mean, it's not like I couldn't drink the Chivas without ice. I could drink the Chivas without ice. If you notice, there's a nice mist on the bottle. You know why? Because it's been in the fridge. I kept the fucking Chivas in the fridge. And I kept even the jam jar in the fridge. I figured it would be delicious that way, but it's like, no. Without it, you can't... You see? Right there, it's like... Jazz Club. That's right. That's why. It's like, listen. Village Vanguard. That's why I do it. That's why I do this. So it didn't feel right. I felt I had to go get ice. I just hope that I did not sacrifice myself and get the gingivitis just to give you a bit more pleasure. Just a bit more. How is everybody doing? Are you feeling regular? Have you had any seeds? Are you passing any seeds? Are you passing any seeds? It's very important that you pass the seeds. Because now with your diet that's changed, not that all of us have switched to the gingivitis diet. The seeds, they act differently in your stomach. They sprout. They sprout. So you don't want to wake up with little plants growing out of your ass. You're going to have little shoots, little plants and shoots coming right out your ass. You can't have that. So it's very important to adjust your gingivitis diet properly. Friends. All right. We're going to get this started. 10 minutes in. Why don't you pick up some sticks? Can you pick up some sticks? Can you... Hey, have you ever played 52 pickup? 52 pickup is when you take a pack of cards and you throw it all over the motherfucking house. You throw the cards everywhere. You drop them everywhere. But you got to toss them like with a furor. And then you pick them up. It's fun. Now I know some of you are going to ask yourselves, why would you do that? Well, what else do you have to do? I'm trying to give you activities. I'm trying to give you a little bit of aerobic activity to do while you listen to the show, friends. You should be thanking me. You shouldn't be questioning. You couldn't be questioning. All right? I'm just trying to make sure that we digest the seeds properly. We're trying to avoid the gingivitis together. It's love. This is very Canadian. We're drinking Labatt 50 today. We're fucking drinking Labatt 50. I moved up a class of beer. Okay? This is not the Pabst Blue Ribbon of Canada. The Pabst Blue Ribbon of Canada is what I was drinking before. The Pilsner. It's delicious. The Pilsner's fucking delicious. It is. But that's the welfare beer. That's Canadian welfare beer. Like Trailer Park Boys, Canadian welfare beer. That and Wildcat. Wildcat is the raunchiest fucking shit you've ever had. But those, if you happen to be just a class higher of Canadian and you live like blue collar, you know, between blue collar and trailer trash, 50. This is the brand of champions right here, 50. It makes me feel like a fucking worker. It makes me feel like I work at the Ford automobile stations. That's why I drink it. Cheers. That's so good.
Try bust me in my head with a truncheon. Tell them I can't stop this your function. Them a ball, them a call and we run them. We are wrong with the devil in the dungeon. Try bust me in my head with a truncheon. Careful who you screwing bloody, cause things will get ugly. Nowadays even gals is gunny, giving man a bloody buddy. How is it that people don't love me until I get that money? I'm trying to think it thoroughly through, from me to you. How to get that cream for the cat, no strap when I'm busting through. New talk for this year that'll last 20 light years. Vintage of the strikes that'll smite even the audience. Don't talk, better switch your gears, catalyst plan make man disappear. Nice try, but I'm over here, stole the show through the souvenir. You can't hold down what was made to rise. Roots tonic in the morning and my nature rise. Even in the rain I keep my head high. Even in the rain I keep my head high. Even in the rain I keep my head high. If your girl let her home, why we out it again? If your shit got tax, why we out it again? If you can't sell no record, why we out it again? That's what I want, way to enter this lion den. Big so disruptive, not too productive. Running around the streets, tell me you want drop with. Here to the ground now, made my career. Never to emulate, man, we pioneer. Them a ball, them a call, and we run down. We are round, we never in the dungeon. Drive us in the head with that function. Tell them all can't stop this slow. Them a ball, them a call, and we run down. We are round, we never in the dungeon. Drive us in the head with that function. Tell them all can't stop this your function. Light speed move, make a group sing slow. Choose a lima toasty team with Kentaro. A million times blow. Bust up any BC easy from the glow. Head hell high is how we run the show. Head hell high is how we run the show. Every day in the concrete jungle feel like war. The way you flex their wood with no apology. Master solution rap, rich with technology. For my life I got so much love, rap philosophy. Still feel the rise right there, scared watching me. You don't know you can't ignore it. I move for storming, force out to some me rolling for glory. So no one can oppose how we spit both sounds. Only we can tower now, coming for their crown. Put it on! Them a ball, them a call, and we run them. We are wrong, the devil in the dungeon. Drive us the enemy head with that function. Tell them all you can stop this function. Them a ball, them a call, and we run them. We are wrong, the devil in the dungeon. Drive us the enemy head with that function. Tell them all can't stop this function. We are wrong with the devil in the dungeon. Drive us the enemy head with that function. Tell them all can't stop this function.
Labatt is a delicious beer. This Labatt, the Labatt 50. Labatts used to be sold everywhere because all of these beers are conglomerates, you know. But the Labatt 50 is a French beer. This is a Québécois beer right here. It's freaking delicious. Faint smell of poutine. La poutine tabarnak. You understand? Like that. This is the kind of beer that they'd be serving at Thanksgiving at the fucking Céline Dion house with Chantal. Chantal, she would have had already 6 of these by now. That's what you guys don't know. I'm hoping all of you are well. Did I pick a different time or something? Where's everybody? You guys are all fed up? Everybody's watching the Beastie Boys movie? I should take my ball and go home. I'm happy to have you. It's not true. I'm happy to have you. Next week we got a big week. Just allow me to take a sip. I want you to hear how delicious this is. It's that delicious. All of you wish you could quaff with me now, right? Not hairdressing. Coif. With a Q. Not with a C. Coif. Y'all wish you could... Guacamole. 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 Agua. Agua. I'm learning how to speak. I'm learning how to speak the Spanish. Don't you wish you could quaff? We need to quaff together. So we have a very big week next week. Next week we have 4, no fewer than 4 old man videos in the afternoon. Today we took a break. I didn't have them anyway. You understand? But next week we got the first 3 White Stripes albums. And we got Billie Eilish. I ordered the Billie Eilish records today. So I assume that by Thursday, I should have Billie Eilish. And we're going to do all kinds of good things. We're going to do good shit. All right? Shannon Cousinit, she says she's handicapped. I feel very bad for you, Shannon. You have my sympathy for being handicapped. I kind of figured. With that hair and those sunglasses, you look like you haven't seen a hairdresser in 25 or 30 years. So I feel very, very empathetic towards you and your handicaps. Okay? I drink to your handicap. I drink to your handicap. Let's listen to some Master Ace.
I observe things. Observe and learn, my friend. Observe and learn.
I observe. Check it. What's your name? The master. Word up. Check it out. I observe. Check it. What's my name? The master. He's coming through. Represent. I observe.
I'm about to teach these niggas a lesson, cause they don't know who they be testing. Sit them down, make them sign a confession, ask them a question, give them the answer, they still guessing. Who the boss to nail MCs to the cross with no remorse and never been on front of the source. I send rappers of all grades into a small rage on stage. There's no such thing as the wrong age. I want a house with short butlers and tall maids with long braids. I could rhyme to the song fades. Listen, I say these lyrics make them spread like rabies. Gotta play these rappers like newborn babies. Young cats rapping about a Mercedes, getting cash and ladies. Lot of old cats still in the 80s, but somewhere in between I gleam and ignite the whole scene. Hip hop's lost, or so it seems, but I just keep the faith and wait to set it off like strafe. These niggas weak like the first to the 8th. Hey yo,
I observe. Check it. What's your name? The master. Word up. Check it out. I observe. Check it. What's my name? The master. Ace coming through. Represent. I observe.
I run these streets like a steeplechase. Give me some space, get out my face, stay in your place. Look at them follow, these drug scholars trying to holler. Cartier watches for $40. I'm a swift mover. I maneuver these evil streets like Kruger to show these cats that I'm a cougar. While young girls walk past, shaking their ass instead of studying for that algebra class they can't pass. It's hypocritic, but if I was 18 and they was with it, all things considered, I try to hit it. See, rap's full of contradiction, full of beef and friction, and half of these albums out is fiction. I know it sounds controversial, but it goes for everything, from underground to the most commercial, down to the independents that sell hundreds. Next year, I turn the tables like 1200s. It's funny how money changes situation, stagnation, no creation, my observation, yo.
I observe. Check it. What's your name? The master. Word up. Check it out. I observe. Check it. What's my name? The master. He's coming through. Represent.
See, I done played many shades of shiesty. Dirty hearts on the paper chase, relate to being grimy. Since my life genesis, I had nothing but bruised memories. Whatever reality was sending me, like the evils got plans to hinder me. Stuck in the square, hitting 4 corners many times, going nowhere. People half moon, wishing for light. Stress the wrong, going way left, so right. Long as I'm ducking in gunfights, I'll be alright. street literate, but home training got me holding my head, being considerate. Living off the laws of the land, surviving. In this life thing, I ride shotgun with guard driving. Spit well because I'm starving, so pardon. Chasing dough like forbidden fruits rooted in the Eden garden. Trying not to get bit by the snake. You know the game, got to keep bending you till you break, so watch the Jake.
I observe.
Check it.
What's my name?
The master, Ace coming through.
Represent. I observe.
Check it.
What's my name?
The master.
Represent.
We need to clear things up. Wu-Tang is absolutely for the children. Wu-Tang has always been for the children, and that's why we do things. We do things for children's. They are the future. They are the future. I should say that our line is open. If you would like to have a pleasant conversation with me, try to keep things all nice and copacetic, help me through this long, lonely night as I talk to you. I'm not sufficiently refreshed yet. I don't have stories yet. I don't even know what I'm gonna play. I just get on like a traumatized soldier. It's time to make the donuts. I make the donuts. So I drink and I make the donuts. That's what we do together. It's called doing your thing. That's what happens, okay? When your hair it gets good in the back. It's the basis of all the nationalism. All the nationalism is based on the hair and the way it gets in the back. It's got to get good. If it doesn't get good, we don't do it properly. We're not doing this right. So, I would like all of you, please, especially our American friends in Americaland, to please, if you can, please stop drinking disinfectants. Please stop drinking your disinfectants. Forget what you've been told. Don't drink disinfectants. Oh no. What? You know,
Hi, Sam.
no, don't start.
No, it's for real this time. It's a good one. I need to tell you how badass Andrew is.
Andrew had a heart attack,
a story that everybody in this group needs to hear.
I know, we're going to be talking about it, but why don't we hear it from you? Let's go. Let's hear it.
All right. So, this morning, Andrew woke up and told me he didn't feel good. So, as a nurse, I took his vital signs, and I knew something was wrong. After about an hour of convincing him to come with me to my office, I put him on my machine to do an EKG, and he was in AFib, very dangerous cardiac arrhythmia. So,
Yeah.
I gave him some medications. I tried to get him out of it. Spoke to some of my doctors, and I had to take him to the hospital. And they tried to assess him, and Andrew doesn't like to be touched in certain parts of his body, so he kept refusing his assessments. They tried to give him an IV, which he refused. And then finally he consented. So Andrew has some worries and some anxieties. But they asked him, can they cardiovert him? Can they shock his heart with zero sedation? And he agreed. Who the fuck agrees to that? Andrew. So you can't touch his collarbone. You can't give him an IV, but shock your heart with zero sedation? Sure, go for it. So Andrew is a fucking badass. But he's back to normal now. Thank God. He's alive. I cried a lot. But fucking Andrew is badass, and he's alive.
We are absolutely singing for Andrew tonight. I know all of this, and I'm glad that you got to share the story with us, because it's probably something that was a bit, not a bit, probably quite stressful for you, and something you didn't need.
Yeah, so, I've obviously been there with dozens of other human beings, in the past, and I'll be there with another dozen human beings in the future. But, when it's your husband, it's a little shocking, but he was under the care of the most fabulous cardiologist that I work for. So it pays to have friends in high places. So he didn't wait for anything.
He is hopefully listening right now. As far as I know, he is. And he had told me this morning. And I was actually not sure if you wanted me to mention it or not mention it. So I'm glad you kind of took that decision out of my hands, kind of thing. But He's with us, dude. I already told him that dude's he's got to calm down. He's got to make changes in his fucking life.
It wasn't his fault, It's just something that you're born with. You have a predisposition to it sometimes, and you just get it. So they tested him for the gingivitis, so we'll see if that might have been the cause in a few days. But in the meanwhile, he's a fucking badass.
He is.
He's going to be talked about for months to come in that ER. He is the only person that has ever consented to have their fucking heart shocked without sedation. Like, what? But he just didn't want it. Like, I still can't.
It's a beautiful thing.
If a patient told me they didn't want sedation, I'd order a psych eval because I feel like this fucking guy wants to commit suicide. Like, what the hell's wrong with him?
Well, we're going to be doing a whole bunch more for the show. You're off today, Angela?
Not really. I have to go back to the office now because I didn't finish my work because someone needed to go to the ER. But I'll be listening from there. So now that he's fed and alive on the couch, I'm gonna go back.
Beautiful. Well, we're gonna make sure that we spin some tunes. Is there anything in particular that you want to hear other than Duran Duran? You know what? Just play with the night brings. How does that sound? Beautiful. We'll do that. Thanks so much for the call. You played very dirty a couple of days ago, but I love you for it. We're all family here, man, so we're with you.
Absolutely.
All right, sweetie.
And don't forget that Andrew's a badass.
You don't need to tell me that. I already knew. He told me. He was fucking texting me from the hospital. What do you think? You think I'm fucking important? I'm like his uncle. I'm just as important. I'm Uncle Sam. He tells me shit. He's in the middle. Oh, yeah, the doctors are about to shock me. He's on the phone. He was on the phone with me while all of that was happening. You should be lucky. You should be lucky that he does. You should have him.
He didn't answer any of my text messages, so.
Because he likes me more than you.
I gotta go, Sam. I got some punching to do.
Bye-bye. It's because he likes me more than you. That's it. I mean, it's pretty obvious. I mean, he was talking to me. He wasn't talking to you. You were sending him texts. You know why, Angela? Because you don't fucking stop for 2 seconds. You're annoying. That's why. The reason he spent so much time in the ER is because I gave him a couple hours away from you, fucking hovering all the fucking time. So he talked to me. He told me. I got stresses in my life, Sam. My wife, she doesn't fucking stop. She doesn't need sleep. I suspect she's a vampire. There are issues over there, Angela. You need to sort this out. Calm down. Stop doing so many things. It stresses everybody out. With that cute little voice. Let's listen to some Pat Thomas, okay? We're going to listen to some Pat Thomas for Andrew, who's a badass. He doesn't want somebody to touch his collarbone or his anus, but he's okay with being shocked alive. He's like fucking... He's like a child-molested Frankenstein. You can't touch his ass, but you can shock him. Fucking child-molested Frankenstein. Fucking Andrew. You're the best. You're the best. You don't have to worry, Andrew. I totally understand. I get it. You wanted to talk to me instead of your wife. You needed to get away. You didn't really need to stay in the emergency room an extra 4 hours, but you need a break. After a while in the house, when you spend like 3 hours in the bathroom, they don't believe that it's just not coming out. They don't believe it anymore. The fucking animals start coming in. The cats open the doors. The wives, everybody. Nobody respects any of your time. If I'm in the bathroom by myself, leave me alone. It doesn't matter what I'm doing and what's coming out and what's going in. It doesn't matter. I'm in the bathroom. Leave me alone. It's the only fucking place in the house where I could be by myself. Even here, I come to my basement. What do I got you guys. I understand, Andrew. I'm just as frustrated as you. I need to get away from my wife. I understand. Let's listen to some music. Yeah, I actually just went into the store to see what we have for Pat Thomas, to see if there's anything I could suggest, and there is actually. I can see that there's a Marijata record there, so rather than just play it for you, you'll see a bunch of Pat Thomas in there. I'm gonna play you the Marijata record that he's on. That's one of his bands. The guy is like a high life fucking, just king kind of thing. He's just one of those big names. Truth is that I kind of do listen to this stuff, and I don't know what you guys hear. You follow? Like, to me, this is the way it is that I play my music all the time. This is not strange. On the other hand, I wonder if, you guys think this guy fucking plays a lot of world beat music. It's like it gets dull. It gets the same. I'm not sure that it would change anything. I would still play exactly what I play. But I'm wondering if you ever reach the point where it's like, it's too much, Sam. It is. And in which case, I suggest that you tell me when I'm doing too much of something. Because what it is that it'll do is it'll spur me to do twice as much as what bugs you. I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to fucking taunt you with it. I'm going to tell you to get the fuck out of here at the same time. Both I'm going to do. You understand? This is the way we show love in the Pinocchio household. It's the way we show love. Abuse. Cousin It took off. I thought Cousin It took off her glasses. No, she took off her glass. She didn't take off her glasses. She's doing laundry with a pair of glasses. All you see is black. Cousin It looks like the kind of person who's got dead husbands buried in the backyard. She's like, that chick at the fucking tiger sanctuary on that Netflix special of the tiger guy? She's like him. The guy disappears, doesn't come back. Next thing you know, she's hooked up. She's shacked up to another man. Cousin It. Go to her house, dig up her yard. You're going to find fucking Lurch. He's underneath the ground somewhere. She was married to him once upon a time. And the hand that comes out of the box, she was married to that too. She's got all kinds of skeletons in the yard. All kinds. Like the fucking tiger guy. That's why she wears glasses. Because she thinks it protects her identity. Oh, well, I can't see her eye. Look at your hair. Cousin It, dude. Everybody knows who you are. You killed Lurch. Don't let me into your house with a shovel. Trouble's a brewing. Trouble's a coming, girl. Trouble's a coming. What we're going to do is we're going to listen to some more African music. But of the rockier variety. Not rocky as in Balboa. Although that would be really good too. But not that kind of rocky. Rock as in rock and roll. Okay? As in, give me an R. O. C. K. What you got? Rock. And what you gonna do? Rock you. Yes. Rock like that. We're gonna listen to another African band because I know you guys, you can't get enough. I'm gonna play you some Ofiji. I just actually typed it up to see what it is that we have. And it's funny because, no, we don't have this one either. We have absolutely no Ofiji. So, what I'm saying is you're basically fucked. But I'm going to play this one because I haven't opened it up yet. And it's the one that the guy's got the finger. He's giving the finger. So that immediately makes it a little bit more interesting. It's like that Moby Grape record. Do you have that Moby Grape record where there's the finger on the washing board? And some of them don't have the finger. And then there's the Alice Cooper album, Love It to Death, where he's got the finger sticking out of his vest so that it looks kind of like a fake penis. And then there's the one where they take that out. Yeah, like that. In this case, this guy's got both of them out and no one's protecting anything. Everybody sees. They didn't amputate his fingers. His fingers work fine. And we're going to listen to that music. Ofiji. Saturday night, man. Get yourself a drink. Let loose a little bit. Let's have some fun. Enjoy each other's company. see, that's the kind of shit that I dig big. Like, I really like that kind of stuff. I hope you do too. That was Ofiji. It's funny because a bunch of their records, I mean, this is all stuff. Look, there's no doubt about the fact that this entire vinyl revival, if you can actually even call it that anymore, has been insane for everybody's record collections. Because these records were simply not available once upon a time, and now all of a sudden it's like you got your choice of 4 or 5 different Ofiji records. It's crazy. You know, we don't have any of them, unfortunately, because it's stuff that sells out fast. It's like I said, these are records that are released, you know, in limited editions of 500. So, because you have to. You can't make like 3,000 of these because you won't sell 3,000 of these. You know, people know, you know, the labels that release this stuff know that this is limited. You like it, and it's not. It gets sold right away. You know what I'm saying? These labels operate on very slim margins, so they can't afford to keep things in the warehouse. So I can kind of get it. I'm happy that some of you are deciding to have a drink with me and keep me company, because I most certainly need it, and I like it. Not doing a show this afternoon was a good thing, because it allowed me to catch up to a whole lot of other Vinyl Junkies stuff. But, on the other hand, it's kind of, does feel a little bit weird. I've gotten used to doing 2 shows, and I think I actually like it now, no matter how tired I get. It allowed me, I think I've already mentioned, I know that I have actually, that it allowed me to get us onto the Audio Technica account, so you guys will very soon be able to get good turntables, or better turntables at least, from Audio Technica. You know, the LP120 is an okay turntable, I guess, and that kind of thing, but we're going to keep doing what we need to do in order to make it better for you. What excites me most about Audio Technica, if you want, like I've mentioned, is just the cartridges, man. I can't wait for the cartridges because I'm going to buy a couple of them immediately, and you see me fucking around with this little thing that looks like a little compact of makeup. This is basically a stylus cleaner, so it's I use it all the time. It basically cleans up the schmutz all off your cartridge, off your needle. And you need to do that, because what happens is, think about it, the cartridge, right? When you're using a brush, you can only go forward. You can't go backwards with the brush because it's going to bend the cantilever. Not a good thing. But the thing is that when you think about it, the needle, right, the cartridge, that's the stylus that's going into the thing, into the groove, is going opposite. So all of the dirt exists on this side of the cartridge that you can't clean out properly. So this basically just allows you to dip the stylus in and kind of clean up everything. Sarah says that you got the LP60. Yeah, the LP60 is a fine starter turntable. It'll serve you well. And look, I'll tell you something. When it comes to turntables and that kind of thing, don't go crazy unless you know that you're going to be listening a whole lot more. And there's some of us that'll spend the money on that kind of thing. I always tell people, man, if it works, do yourself a favor. Don't become one of these guys that has to. Don't start chasing sound. Don't start being one of these fucking audiophile morons. They make me crazy. Like, I mean, I like good records too, but it's you know, you're gonna try to justify spending $15,000 or $20,000 just on a cable. It's just not me. You know what I'm saying? The AT cartridges are going to be very good. Yeah, Shannon, and it's all price range. So you can get the cartridges at $20. And you can get the cartridges at $500. So I'm looking forward to those as well. And the person who told me about this line of cartridges that I'm getting is somebody who knows this shit. Like, he knows. He fixes turntables for a living. Okay, for the biggest record store here in Montreal, au 33 Tours. So the guy really knows, and he's actually the guy who helped me get my main turntable, my audiophile turntable, which is a Sota Sapphire. So, you know what I mean? It's like I haven't heard the cartridges at all yet, but I plan to kind of like just pick them up based on whatever it is that he tells me. You don't need to be an audiophile. You need to be somebody who loves music. I think that happens more important. That's far more important than anything else. Just love music. And if anybody's going to put you down for owning a Crosley or put you down for, you know, fuck them. Like, seriously. Basically, what you should know immediately is that they're assholes. So, I like good gear. I do. But I don't think you need good gear to love music. That's what it is that I'm trying to say. But, Sarah, if you decide that you want to upgrade that LP60 to that LP120, we got you. The LP120 is a lot more useful. It is a significant step up from the LP60. And a good thing about the LP60, you know what it is? It's not like a Crosley that you can't get rid of after. It's the kind of thing that you can get rid of very fucking easily. Like somebody's going to want to get started type of thing, and they're going to pick up your LP60 as soon as you put it up on Facebook Marketplace. So, you know, I'll be able to walk some of you guys through all of that. I mean, once we start, you know, talking a little bit more gear. But I'm excited, like I said, for myself, because you guys hear what's going on with this turntable. I need to make some changes here. So, this Orthophone Blue, 2M Blue, great cartridge, but I've had it forever. So, and this cartridge over here, which is an expensive cartridge, a very good cartridge. It's a Nagaoka MP500, but it's not made for this kind of playing. So, you know what I'm saying? What it is that I will do now is I'll actually talk about something that you can get in the store. Why? Because you guys know that I play a lot of the Afrobeat. If you don't like it, then you're not going to like the next one either. On the other hand, if you're looking for some Afrobeat that you can find in the store and is amazing and is cheap, then I got you. This here, Marajata. Pat Thomas introduces Marajata. That's one of his bands. It's a Ghanaian high life absolute classic from a trio. Pat Thomas introduces Marajata as a seminal Ghanaian album that fuses high life, reggae, folk, funk, and soul. From legendary vocalist Pat Thomas. Originally released in 1976 on Gapaphone Records, Marajata was a group made of 3 members. Kofi Electric Addison on drums, Bob Fishian on organ, and Nat Osmanu on guitar. Hailing from Ghana, Pat Thomas's career began in 1969 with a Broadway dance band, leaving a year later to join the Uhuru dance band. He then played with Ebo Taylor. Ebo Taylor's a monster in high life. And he finally formed the Sweet Beans. Fuck, I got the Sweet Beans too. So I got a lot of this kind of music, and I don't take it for granted that you guys will like it. On the other hand, a lot of this stuff is already not possible to find. Okay, it sells out fast. It's just... So, I'm happy to be able to point to something that you will be able to get. Those of you that know the labels a little bit and collect labels, and I know there's some of you. Fucking Heart Attack Boy there, Andrew Daly. You like my Mr. Bongo, right? Here's your Mr. Bongo for you. It's well done. I like it quite a bit. I chose a track called I Can't Say. It's a little bit of a long song, but it should kind of give you an idea. And I was just about to play the fucking song and I get phone calls. You're messing up my mojo, whoever the fuck this is. I swear too much. Do you find I swear too much? What?
Is this Sam?
Who is it?
Oh, wait, is this the Vinyl Junkies radio show?
Who is this?
Nelson told me to call you and tell you that you were so old that you were the DJ at the box tea party.
That's fucking Nelson's kid. I know that's Nelson's kid. She hung up at the wrong time. It didn't sound right. You fucked up, kid. You fucked up. Go start a fire or something. Go blow up your father's car. Make sure he's in it. Burn those fucking eyelids of his. Burn him to the ground. Don't worry about it. If you need somewhere to bury the body, go see Shannon. She's got all kinds of bodies buried in her backyard. She'll be fine. Just a word of wisdom here. If you're gonna make a phone call, make sure you don't hang up before the punchline is over. None of us are laughing. None of us are chuckling. We don't even know. I forgot your name. Mom, I want to make chicken. All of a sudden, she's interested in cooking. You're not interested in cooking. You're interested in turning on fire. I got you. I know you. And you take me completely off guard. I was ready to just introduce a nice Marajata song. I was happy doing my show. And then you gotta come in. You're so old. You're so old. I'm not old. You're 13 years old. You're the one who's old. You still smell like piss. Don't come and talk to me. I'm not old. I'm fucking seasoned. I'm seasoned. You ever notice that the higher the number on the alcohol, the more it costs? because it's fucking seasoned. It's seasoning. You don't have any seasoning. You still smell like piss. You still smell like piss. Next time you make your phone call better. Speak clearly. And don't hang up before the punchline. These fucking children. Whoever said that kids could... Listen, this show is rated 18 and over. Don't call again. I love that stuff so much. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if I played that track for you. Such a good damn track. I just love Pat Thomas. If you like High Life, again, you know. The thing with this is that I play a bunch of it for you because I want you to kind of remember it, even if you don't like it. Because you don't need to have all of it. You don't need to have as much as I have. But it's nice to have it's nice to know that you got that flavor. You know, you got that one record in your collection that kind of represents that, and you go back to it. And you can wait until you find the exact sound that does it for you. So, for example, it might be Fela instead. It might be Fela Kuti rather than Pat Thomas. But that Pat Thomas is a little bit of a different flavor, you know? It's a little bit dancier. Not nearly as political. I love that shit. So, Jeff Duval bought himself a copy of that delicious vinyl that I played, the rare singles and remixes. Good shit. If you liked what I just played, chances are you're going to like the rest of it. Fat Lips on this, Master Ace, Def Jeff, Brand New Heavies are on this as well. So, you're going to get a good record. You know what? I might play another one just because I saw that you picked it up. It is a good record. I should be digging deeper into this anyway. And this is an org music record as well. So, you know, we support our sponsors at the same time. It's never a bad thing. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to play a little bit of the metal. Because you guys know I got to get that out of my system all the time. And I've been meaning to play some of the crazier kind of mosh-inducing stuff. So I'm happy to be able to play Municipal Waste for you. This is a split 45 single that the band gave me. The name of the singer, I forgot what the name of the fucking singer is, but he was really cool with me, and he just gave me a bunch of records last time they played. He knew I was from Vinyl Junkies, so he gave me a bunch of records, you know? And that's a cool thing. So I always appreciate the opportunity to be able to play some of this stuff for you. I realize that most of you, actually that's not true, most of you, it's none of you, but I realize that it's kind of jarring maybe to go from one type of music to another, and metalheads are not going to like jazz, and jazz people aren't going to like metal and all the rest of this, but look, I can't put on a genre show, okay? I'm a lifelong metalhead, but if I had to do just a metal show, I would get bored. That's just the truth. If I had to do a I don't want to do that, man. I just want to play all my fucking records. I want every mood to be represented. So one day it's metal, and another day it's jazz, and another day it's funk, and we just do it this way. It's fun, you know? And if I'm able to add a little bit of variety to your collection by doing all of this, introducing you to it, making you put, you know, making you create a wish list on our store that's more interesting than what, you know, that's not more interesting. I won't use that word. But if I'm able to help you create a wish list that's far more varied or unfamiliar than you would by yourself, then goddamn, that's what it is that I did. That's mission accomplished for me. That's what I'm looking for. Whether you buy the record or doesn't buy the record, it doesn't matter. I know how wish lists work, and I'm comfortable with that. If you have an interesting wish list that takes you outside of your comfort zone, that's already a good thing. Because the wish list is you making a commitment to the record before you make the real commitment to the record. You understand? It's your radar. It's your vinyl radar. So, my wish list matters a whole lot to me because it's just I can't remember 42,000 records. I put all that shit in my wish list, and it's my vinyl radar. And then from there, I pull the trigger. Like, for example, on my vinyl radar right now from the store is a whole lot of Residence records. But I'm thinking a little bit about the show. And the only time the residents would ever fit in a show is a Sunday show, if you guys even crowdfund it, because the Sunday shows are going to keep being crowdfunded. I mean, I'm not going to feel bad about it either. If you want an extra show, I'm willing to do the extra work. I really am. But we crowdfund it, you know. It doesn't stop me from doing Sunday Mass. I'll do Sunday Mass for you all day long. But if you want the weird shit and if you want something extra, we crowdfund tomorrow, put $100 on the board, and we'll make that happen. Okay? That seems fair. Not like I go on for any less than 3 hours anyway. Right? Right? So, I'm going to play you some metal now, because it's fun. Who called me? That was Nelson. That was somebody, some little kid called me. But Janice is telling me that it's not hers. They didn't come out of her. So I don't know. I'm confused. Maybe I should stop taking calls. I've been actually waiting for troll calls to start happening. I got no problem with troll calls. I'm pretty sure that I can handle myself during a troll call. But wouldn't it be a dream, an absolute dream, to have Sal and Richard try to do a phony phone call with me? Like, I'd spot that shit immediately. Sal starts talking on the phone, Sal Governale starts talking on the phone, I'd understand immediately what was going on, and I'd just play along. But that would be fun. Because it's not supposed to be serious. We're here to have a good time together, to spend some time, hang out, make Heart Attack Boy feel a bit better. He feels all tough now. He feels like the fucking God of Thunder because he took a surge of lightning. No medication. Here, yeah, just hit me. Just hit me. Fucking surge of lightning. He thinks he's the mighty Thor now. He's like Zeus. He's like Zeus. Relax your fucking life. Learn how to meditate, boy. Records. Sit down on your couch. Get rid of all the shit that doesn't make you happy. We need you around, dickhead. Your gift is your music, your writing. It's what you love to do. You figure that shit out. You're too young to be having these problems. We need you around, Andrew. We need you around. Just like we need municipal waste. We need you around less than we need municipal waste. Jesus Christ, I was just about to... All right. Yeah, I'll get to you. I'll get to you. Or maybe I won't. Is it working? Ba ba ba. Well, I can't seem to get your call, so you know what? I'm not taking your call. How about that? You just wasted 30 seconds of my show for my dear listeners. We had to listen to your incessant call. What was that? Invite to Skype. These people. All right. Municipal waste. I'm sorry for that interruption. It was very rude. Please continue drinking your nice glass of Chardonnay. Are you drinking the Chardonnay? Are you drinking the Chablis? Which one are you drinking? Are you drinking the fucking Amarone? What are you drinking? I saw a little bit of Merlot. A little bit of Merlot. Is that what you're drinking? This shit's not working, man. I don't know why this is not working, so we're gonna keep hanging up on people. And if it works, it does. And if it doesn't work, then that's okay too, right? Let's listen to music. Who are these people anyway? We're here for the music. We're here for the art. We don't want to hear you. Naysayers, negative nabobs, negative Nellies and nabobs. Why can't this... I don't understand why it's not answering. That was fun. Wasn't that fun? I thought the song was longer than that, but it was fun. You can see how massive mosh pits happen when those guys hit the stage. Like, they're amazing live. They're freaking amazing live. Look, it's not like I don't want to answer your calls. I want to answer your calls. It's just, they're not coming through. What do you want me to tell you? I mean, when they come through, then we'll do it. Other than that, what do you want me to say? What, it's my fault? You guys, once you start calling anyway, it's like, it never stops. I should just tell you that you guys, everybody, it's Saturday night. You should get your drink on. And for our VJ patrons, you should join the Zoom Lounge. The Zoom Lounge is the Where's Waldo of Vinyl Junkies. What it is that you do is you just watch to see what the fuck Brooke is going to do next. What kind of game he's going to do next. That is the one reason you should watch. The other guys, they all do fucking Andy Earl. He takes shit out of his fridge. So one day you're looking at syrup. Another day you're looking at a beer. Another guy with the chickens. And it's like all pretty normal. Cousin It, she always looks the same. Sunglasses, fucking hair down to her balls. Just Cousin It. But the real interesting one there, the really interesting one, the star of the show, it's always Brooke. Because Brooke's a genuine weirdo. He doesn't know he's weird. That's when you know that the person's really weird. They kind of don't know they're weird. And chances are he's all fucking... He's all verklempt over the fact that he's weird. Because it's like, why can't that be normal? Dude, because that's what makes you good. You just don't have the self-confidence to understand. Hey, look at me. I'm fucking awesome. I'm Brooke. Who are you? Hey, Fangul. I'm Sandra D. That's what you should be saying in life. You understand, Brooke? I'm trying to teach you things here, gamey. Next time anybody says anything to you, you tell them, hey, Fangul, I'm Sandra D. Like that. It's nice to see all the little weirdness that comes out of people. All the little things that make you unique individuals. It's not like it surprises me. It doesn't surprise me at all. I've been a vinyl guy my whole life. Vinyl people are fucking weird. They're weird. There's something about this whole thing. People that just want to be inside with their records. They're strange. It's that strangeness that makes this interesting. You follow? So, I'm very happy to be playing you more music. We're gonna keep on the metal. I really hope that we still have this. But if you don't know yet, okay? If you don't like Manowar, you are weak. You are weak. If you're afraid of Manowar, you're a weak human being. So, it's because of that. I try to strengthen you. I try to strengthen you so that, God forbid, you ever run into Shannon, fucking Cousin It, and she tries to marry you. Just know that if Shannon tells you, oh, I'm in love, let's get wed. Let's get wed. Let's get married. I just want you to know, you know what the next step, Cousin It? We know what she does? She starts talking to you about life insurance. She calls it protection. 6 months later, you're fucking all in her yard. You're in her yard bones. Right next to Cousin It in the hand. So you gotta watch these people. You gotta watch these people. These people will blind you and steal your dreams. There is exactly one copy of Manowar Fighting the World left in here. Just one. I have to see if I can blow this fucker out. Just one. Listen, it's an amazing record. I play it how often? Look at how homoerotic these men are. This is beautiful stuff. Where are my metalhead people from? Where are you? Let's do this. Who here is born of black wind, fire, and steel? Who? Who? I really want to know. Violence and bloodshed. Yeah, who's the dude who gives the refrigerator tour? That's another thing that you can get. These are all the perks of being a VJ patron. For those of you who think you're wasting your money, you think that that big $2 a month that you're taking out of your pocket or $5 a month to become a patron, you think that that's a big waste. No, because you get invited to Zoom chat. Zoom chat is where it is. You get all the good shit down there. We get the fucking refrigerator tours. We get refrigerator tours. I forgot who does them, but somebody just keeps pulling shit out of the fridge. There's a couple of them. Andrew Earl, this guy is fucking dopey. This guy takes anything from his house. He just grabs anything and puts it in front of the camera. It makes no sense. There's no sense whatsoever. At one point, we're staring at a bottle of Mrs. Butterworth's. I don't know what it means. A bottle of Aunt Jemima syrup. I don't know why. How is this funny? I don't know. Shannon, she's all fucking proud of herself. She made toast. Good for you. Not fucking complicated. We have a machine that does that. It's called a toaster. Not complicated. Not much to be proud of. But good for you. Aaron S., you need to be a patron. That's number one. If you're a patron, then somebody from this group right now, they're going to take care of you. And you're going to put you on the Zoom. You see, Bart Glover's here. Bart Glover is absolutely somebody you want on the Zoom. He's not going to get on the Zoom because he's too fucking cool, him and his leather. But he's a little fucking leather boy. You're going to see his little nips, little fucking Polish fuck boy. I love that guy. You understand? I fucking love him. I've known him a long time now. But Polish fuck boy won't get on because he's too cool for us. He's too cool. He thinks, oh, no, sorry, man. If it doesn't have Rob Halford on it, I'm out. You see, he's always got to be the guy who's got to be a little cool. Oh, yeah, okay, well, you're cool with the Manowar. But, you know, before the Manowar, there was Thor. I know. I'm from Canada, dickhead. Where are you from? Thor is from Canada. You think I don't know these things? Who do you think sold him those hot water bottles that he blew up with his mouth? Yeah, me. All right? Leather boy, don't fucking start with me. Too big, fucking big shot for the Zoom. Way too big shot. If you want to be in the Zoom, you gotta be a VJ patron. So visit patreon.com/Vinyl Junkies. Put yourself up on the board, and then maybe we'll talk. I'm gonna play a bit of metal. I'm gonna play a bit of punk. I'm gonna play a bit of. What am I playing now? I'm playing some nice music. This is music for hippie Sarah. This is music for hippie Matthew. This is the kind of shit that everybody of those types, you know, those weirdos, those guys, the types of people that wear, like, they wear tie-dye pajamas and they play hacky sack. Those types of people. You see them, they're all fucking smashed on mushrooms all the time. Those types of people with the hacky sack. This is music for white bearded hacky sack people from California. Alright? It happens to be off this album that I decided we should be paying more attention to. Because one of you smart souls actually went out and bought it. So you know what? I want to play you a little more just to make you realize. Congratulations. You got good taste. You bought a good record. You didn't buy garbage. You bought a very good record. I'm going to show it to you, Jeff Duval. Jeff Duval, yeah. I just want you to know, Jeff Duval, though, that your order came in at $8.25. My order number 1388, the one that came before you. Dude, you know what time it came in? 4:20. It came in at exactly 4:20. That's fucking magical. I didn't even try. Okay? It's because I got this energy around me. It just happens. The fumes. Boom. 4:20. You see? You can't do that. Top that, bitch.
Eat it up, my selector. Shot like this could I never miss.
Watch this soca time to flow. Hey, and if you're ready to go, I am ready to go. This is the start for the show. Soca ready to flow. Watch. Hey, let me hear from the chili pussy say yeah. And let me hear me to the old pussy say yeah. And let me hear from the New York pussy say yeah. And let me hear from Canada pussy say yeah. Raise your hand if you love this drama. Raise your hand if you love this drama. Raise your hand if you love this drama. Raise your hand, you want to do this. 10, let me see you start up in. 9, let me see you roll behind. 8, you look son of an weight. 7, Let me see you get on down. I said one. Let me see you one. Let me see you one. Let me see you get on down. Let me hear from the Philly pussy say yeah, yeah. And let me hear me New York pussy say yeah, yeah. And let me hear me Barbados pussy say yeah, yeah. And let me hear me Jamaica pussy say yeah, yeah. Raise your hand if you love this drama. 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 Get on down. Get on down. Let me see you. Get on down. Hand on your waist and move to the left. Hand on your waist and move to the right. Hand on your waist and move to the left. Hand on your waist and move it all night, Jimmy. Get on down. Get on down. No. Hey. Get on down. Get on down. Let me see you. Get on down. Get on down. Get on down. Let me see you.
Super fabulous, yeah.
Get on down.
Wake up, cause I smell the coffee. I'm gonna wake up, cause I smell the coffee. I'm gonna wake up, cause I smell the coffee. I'm gonna wake up, give me the from the, 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 give me the one that comes, give me the back, give me the back, give me the, give me the, give me the back. Come in a rap attack, we rip it over the side, give me the rip it over the side, give me the back, me back, give me the back, I see me jumping in the sack, I'm in the back, I'm in the sack, I'm in the back, because I never want to bring the back, I see me the back, I see me the come and make a rap attack, real kid on the side, real kid on the white, what the girl I wanna get,
Get on down. Wine on the man. Jolly Baron. Roll your bottom. Roll your bottom. Roll your bottom. Roll your bottom. Hey. Let me hear from the city pussy say yeah, yeah. And let me hear me to the road pussy say yeah, yeah. And let me hear for the New York pussy say yeah, yeah. And let me hear for Canada pussy say yeah, yeah. Raise your hand if you love this drama. 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 Get on down. Get on down. Let me see you. Get on down. Get on down. Get on down. Let me see you. Get on down. Get on down. Get on down. Let me see you. Get on down. Get on down. Get on down. Let me see you. Get on down. Get on down. Get on down. Let me see you. Get on down.
Yeah. You see, that's the whole thing. You start seeing people's reactions, you start seeing people's habits, they're all fucked up. That's where it is. That to me, that's the interesting part, because I'm a little bit of an anthropologist. I like seeing... I am an anthropologist specializing in mohons. So, I get to see your habits. What it is that we're seeing is a fucking Andrew Earl, guy's pushing 50, he still doesn't know how to make a sandwich properly. He doesn't know how to make a fucking sandwich. He doesn't know how to make nothing. Dude, you're single because you're useless. That's why. He shaves off his beard. He thinks, now I'm going to get chicks. You're not going to get chicks. You get a chick over to your house. You don't know what to do. You don't even know how to fix her a sandwich. You're spreading your mayonnaise all wrong. This guy, French's mustard. People are going to see. People are going to see that you're fucking classless. You got no class. French's mustard. Do you have any Grey Poupon? How do you expect to get a girl if you don't have a bottle of Grey Poupon in your fridge? You're doing this shit all wrong. You want to get a girlfriend? Can I tell you the first thing you need to do, Andrew? Get rid of your Frank Zappa records. They're going to see that. They're going to say, oh my God, not another loser. Hey, my wife, she didn't know who Frank Zappa was. It doesn't matter. You have to understand, it's different with me, Andrew. I'm charming. I got fucking charm going for me. You, what do you have? You got that fucking mayonnaise. You don't know how to spread your mayonnaise. You don't know how to make a sandwich. You got Shannon Cousin, she's all proud. She's fucking showing her bread on Zoom. Good for you. You toasted bread. What I'm saying is, if you really want to see why vinyl people are truly damaged human beings, you just come over here. So it's an anthropology class. All kinds of weirdness. It's like watching mohans at the zoo. It's like a mohan zoo. The only normal one in this here, the whole thing, believe it or not, is fucking Janice. Janice fucking sits there zen. She sits in her little corner. She reads her book. She's the most normal one. She is at one with chaos. She is at one with chaos. You have to be more like Janice, Andrew. Or else you wouldn't be having these fucking problems with your heart. You wouldn't be fucking taking juice. Give me the juice, no medicine. Give me the fucking juice. Just don't get anywhere near my asshole. I'm very, very sensitive about that. Don't touch my ass. Listen, dude, I'm not making fun of you. I understand. I don't like people touching my ass. It terrifies me. The idea of a prostate exam gives me a nervous breakdown. So I'm not judging. I feel the same way. But we got this little fucking faggola. Where is he? From fucking UK. Bart Glover. Bart Glover. People need to know how wonderful you are. You're a fucking fruitcake. You know that. You're a weirdo. You're weird. You're weird. This guy, okay, is fucking meat. He's meat. In his particular zone, the guy's meat. He's a fucking sexy leather boy. He's just he wears the hat. He fucking dyes his hair all stupid colors. He does his hair that it scoops over one eye so you see him. He looks like Cyclops because the other eye is hidden. He wears these little leather shorts. He's a beautiful man, and he's a Polak. On top of that, he's fucking Polak. He's a beautiful, beautiful man. And if you follow him on Twitter, not on Twitter, on Instagram, he takes pictures with his Polish mama. That just goes to show you this is a prince amongst men, a Prince Albert amongst men. But he thinks he's too good for us. He doesn't get on the fucking Zoom so that you can see what's happening. Instead, what he does, he shows off on fucking Instagram. Look at me. Look at how sensuous I look. I'm a young go-go boy. You fucking poser. We're your friends. Do this to us. Do this for us. And you should also blame him for the next song. If you don't like the next song, it's all Bart's fault. The minute it is that Bart comes in here and I start playing stuff that I wouldn't play any other time, it's because he's here. He pulls out all the shit music that I have in my rock collection. So this one's dedicated for you there, leather boy. Stay awake. Have another energy drink.
I feel the bounce of a midnight light.
We're singing for Andrew. Who else are we going to sing for? That's one of our own. We'll get into all that later. You start thinking about the people you want to sing for. Who have we lost? Who needs our strength? Who do you need to sing about? What do you need in your own life to just fucking sing? You should do it, man. Stop feeling stupid. Stop feeling ashamed. Sing at the top of your motherfucking lungs, I promise. Once the song's done, you're going to feel better. And then we move on. That's what we do here. My only frustrating part about this entire thing is that I'm watching this time and it's like 9:45. Like more than half the show's gone and I'm bummed already. Because I want to be here all night with you. Fuck. Do I have enough energy to keep going after that? Dude, I could do Rhinestone. I can do Rhinestone Cowboy afterwards. Jeff Duval, you got Rhinestone Cowboy right at you. You fuckface. Fucking Jeff Duval, who's on Zoom. What he does is this guy, okay, he needs to tell everybody what a cool guy he is. So he has to put up a display of all of his records. You know those guys on Instagram? They got to show you all their records. They got to post up all different records. So there's 16 cubes and you got to see 16 different records. And usually, you know, maybe they have a little bit of music that's a bit different because they want the world to know that they have like taste. That they don't just listen to one thing. That's fucking Jeff Duval. Jeff Duval is like the advanced poser. But I love him. And when it is that he picks up a record full of fucking hip-hop and fucking dancehall, and then he asks for Rhinestone Cowboy, that absolutely tells me it's the right thing. I just want you to know that I will play Red Wizard. Keep pushing me for Red Wizard, dude, because if you wouldn't have reminded me daily, I would have forgotten. So, I don't think that shit bad. You know what I'm saying? What it is that I am going to do? No, I'm playing Rhinestone Cowboy, Aaron. I'm playing Rhinestone fucking Cowboy. I'm playing it twice now because you said no. What, are you crazy? You don't like Glenn Campbell? You got problems. You got fucking problems if you don't like Glenn Campbell. Glenn Campbell rules. What? What? A flood where? Oh, I got a flood on my sink. I gotta fix this. Listen to some of this.
So me circle the black bean and me just happy with the girl them at me a feel. One round a front and two in a the back and out asylum where we step up na this spot up here a tune a drop and you will crowd a ball out. Take it from the top if you want hear it back and I make me hear you all about. So everybody shout out, lady me just want to hear you scream out. From your nose say you want girl no down, brother they on your feet when you walk out. Can't just hear you we you go all out. All bad mind pussy you can fall out. Come back in and the one from where you crawl out. Alright, too much of you, take a time out. So me circle the black bean and me just happy with the girl them at me a feel. One round a front and two in a the back and out asylum where we step up na this spot up here a tune a drop and you will crowd a ball out. Take it from the top if you want hear it back and I make me hear you all about.
That's right. And the ladies getting wild on the dance floor. All the girls having fun tonight. So move your body from the left to the right, cause you know you're looking good tonight for sure.
If you want, cause you don't give a damn. Girl, make nice, cause you know you got your man. Clap your hand, stamp your feet. And let me see your body rock to the beat. You look neater, you look sweeter. Me just love off your sexy physique. Get crazy, get wild, get drunk, get high. That's a sky, that's a sky. Get nasty, we're gonna party. Watch the girl, them a shake them body. The whole place under frenzy. So me circle the black in and me just happy with the girl them at me a feel. One round a front and two in a the back and out asylum where we step up na this spot up here a tune a drop and you will crowd a ball out. Take it from the top you want hear me back, then I make me hear you all about. Pull up.
Right. And the ladies getting wild on the dance floor. All the girls having fun tonight. So move your body from the left to the right. Cause you know you're looking good tonight for sure.
So me circle the block in and me just happy with the girl them at me happy. Pull up. One round the front and two in the back and out the side and where we. Pull up. Step up now this spot up here and tune a drop and you will crowd a ball out. Pull up. Take it from the top if you want hear me back and I make me hear you all about. Pull up. So everybody shout out. Lady me just want to hear you scream out. From your nose say you want girl no down. Proud of the on your feet when you walk out. Can't just hear you we go all out. All bad mind pussy you go fall out. Go back in at the one from where you crawl out. Alright, too much of you, take a time out. Ah.
And the ladies getting wild on the dance floor. All the girls having fun tonight. So move your body from the left to the right. Cause you know you're looking good tonight for sure.
That was awesome. You see? I've now played 3 different songs. I've played 3 different songs from a slice of delicious vinyl. This is a compilation of rare singles and remixes from the most amazing label, Delicious Vinyl. Now, what I find interesting about this is that during this show, 2 of you bought it. And this is the one that Nelson says is no good. Nelson's no good. You gotta tell him, Nelson, you're no good, you're no good, you're no good. Fuckface, you're no good, chicharrones. He's a fucking chicharron. That's why. He doesn't understand these things. He's a fucking chicharron. You don't listen to him. It's a great record. Now, you know what it is that I did, supposedly? I was in such a hurry to get back to you, to hurry back to you. Okay? I practice hygiene very much. When I touch my genitals, I wash my hands after. My wife always accuses me of washing my hands too much, like I'm OCD. I'm not OCD, I just piss a lot. So you gotta wash your hands. It's important. So what winds up happening is I wash my hands, but you see, I'm so busy, I'm so dedicated to you fucking clowns, you guys, that I forgot to turn off the sink. So what wound up happening is I created a flood down here. I don't even know how my wife spotted it. So there's a bit of a mess happening. Nowhere near the records. No records have been harmed. Everything's exactly the way it needs to be. You don't have to worry. But my wife just got mad at me. She told me that I'm a stoner. It's like, duh. But it's alright, because she loves me. Anyway, stoner or not, she loves me. Who do you think's cleaning up? Her. We had to have an argument over it, but we did it. We argued and now we're fine. She looks at me, hey, you didn't turn off the fucking thing, just flooding your house. And then she looks at me, it's like, can you help me? I'm working! I can't help you. Don't make it sound like it's because I don't want to help you. I want to help. I'm working. I'm doing things here. We're doing things. Why won't Bart join us on fucking thing? Bart, put on a leather outfit. I need you here. People need to know how glorious you are. You're fucking glorious. People need to know. You're the Polish Hammer. You're the Polish Hammer, dude. That's what you should do. And before you get into the fucking go-go clubs, you put on all that leather. Make yourself look like a young fucking Rob Halford. Right? Studs everywhere. You tell people you fucking get something. You type it in the back of your leather jacket. You tell them the Polish Hammer. They're all going to say, look at this guy. He's a leather boy and he's got a big Polish cock, too. They're going to love you. You're welcome. Listen, I'm just trying to help you. I know you're a young man still. You're a young man. I'm trying to help you sow your wild oats the proper way. I got your back, buddy. We're going to play another song. And then we're going to sing. We're going to sing all together. Have you thought of what you're going to sing to? Are there any stresses that you need to sing out? Because now's the time. Do you have any sadness to sing out? Like fucking Sabi the Unicorn, she's always crying. She needs to sing. Nobody should... Sabi the Unicorn should be singing 24/7. She is so fucking sad, she knows how to make herself cry. So she should be singing automatically. Joseph Delaney, another one. These people should be singing. So think about what you're going to sing. I'm giving you a little bit of time. It's a little bit of time to reflect a bit and reflect. So reflect and reflect. We're going to play one more song, and then you know what we do. You know. We do it all the time. 7th inning stretch. Sing! Sing! the one and only Uzeb. So I have a feeling that that's the kind of thing that Andrew Earl likes. That's the kind of thing that all musician nerds like. Used to be a huge deal here. Some Quebec fusion. I dig it, you know. All the Quebecois here that grew up listening to what's his name, Pastorius? Yeah. It's that kind of thing. It's for fans of Pastorius. They're a specific type of fan. Big fans of Pastorius. So, have you thought about what you're going to sing to? It's important. I'm going to keep doing it, whether it bores you or not. You guys, maybe we should change another song. We should change another song. We're not going to change another fucking song. Of course I know, Andy. I know you. I know what you like. I got you all figured out. I'll tell you who it is that I'm singing for, and I'm pretty sure that all of you are going to sing to it. Milwaukee Retro Gamer. I don't have any, what is it? You wanted, I don't have that band, Mr. Bungles. Number 1, tip me. Number 2, ask for something else and I'll play it for you. You understand? Do this properly. What, you don't have $2 in your pocket? Step up, bitch. But I know, we're all singing. We're singing for Andrew fucking Daly. Mr. Monster himself. Goes in. Doesn't want anybody to touch his ass. But he decides, no medicine, no Vaseline here. I'm ready for you. Electrocute me. I'm ready for you. No Vaseline. Right? And he's here. And during the entire time, because I can act as stupid as I want, and I will, forever, he was texting with me. And I'm happy that I'm happy that I was able to help him get by in the hospital. I like that. I take that as a point of pride. Yeah, brother. You did the right thing. You turned to the right person. I got your back. I ain't fucking around. I got your back. We all got your back. So, I wasn't sure how we were going to handle all of this. The only thing I can tell you is that you're too young to be worrying about this shit. Make the changes you need to make. Take the stress out of your life. Immediately you'll live better. And now's the time to do it. So do that shit. Alright? So if I can make a suggestion to all of you, if we gotta sing, how about we sing to Mr. Andrew Daly? That he fucking sings let's sing a little bit of common sense in that guy's head. So that we have him around. We need him around. We need good people. We're all good people here. And I love you. So, Andrew, you're my brother. Know that shit. Know it. And yeah, I got your back. We all do. And it's for you that we sing! On a warm summer's eve, on a train bound for nowhere, I met up with a gambler.
We were both too tired to sleep, so we took turns of staring
out the window at the darkness.
Till boredom overtook us, and he began to speak. He said, son, I've made a life out of reading people's faces, and knowing what the cards were by the way they held their eyes. So if you don't mind my saying, I can see you're out of aces. For a taste of your whiskey, I'll give you some advice. So I handed him my bottle, and he drank down my last swallow. Then he bummed a cigarette and asked me for a light. And the night got deathly quiet, and his face lost all expression. Said, if you're gonna play the game, boy, you got to get it right.
You got to know when to hold up, know when to fold up, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your money. When you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. I want to hear you say!
Every gambler knows that the secret to surviving is knowing what to throw away, knowing what to keep. Cause every hand's a winner and every hand's a loser, and the best that you can hope for is to die in your sleep. And when he'd finished speaking, he turned back toward the window, crushed out his cigarettes, faded off to sleep. And somewhere in the darkness, the gambler, he broke even.
For Andrew! For Andrew!
His final words I
Sing!
found an ace
Sing!
I could keep.
You got to know
when to hold up, know when to fold up, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. You got to know when to hold up, when to hold up, know when to fold up, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. You got to know when to hold up, know when to fold up, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the deal is done.
I will never tire of doing that. Every time you guys think that we're doing it too much, you're wrong. We're never doing it too much. We always have a reason to do this, and we will. So Andrew Daly, you gotta know that we all love you. That's what you need to fucking know. We got you. You need to tell me, though, what song you want from Red Wizard, because I was trying to queue it up, and I can't find it. This is the one I have, brother. So if you tell me which song that you want me to play off Red Wizard Cosmosis, I'll play that shit for you. Bart, he says good things. Bart is the only human being I know who would tip me to play a fucking Aerosmith song off Done With Mirrors. I happen to love that record. Absolutely fucking adore that record. So that shit is happening. Guaranteed. Count on it. Count on it. Dr. Hook, I can't help you. I don't have any Dr. Hook, Janice, but you know me. I'll play you something else. What do you want? You want me to play that Ripcords band you sent me? What is the Rips? What was that band that you sent me? The Kills. The Kills. You want me to play some of that? I'll play anything you want. You know that. First, we're going to get to a very good request. You, James Duval. All the albums that you put up on your thing. All the albums to show everybody how cool you are. All right? He's indoors. He's wearing sunglasses. Not very cool. Not very fucking cool. He's wearing a hat. You know why? Receding hairline. Very insecure. But he picked a good song. On top of that, he actually fucking tipped me like a stripper for it. So this mother, he's got something. You gotta listen to him a bit, right? You gotta listen to him. And you know what? If you don't like the song, I'm telling you right now, you're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. Because Glenn Campbell is a fucking star. And we're gonna listen to him. Because there's not very many artists that make me as happy as he does. So Jeff Duval, you're a bit of a dope. But you're right. So this one's for you. Wrong album. This one.
I've been walking these streets so long, singing the same old song. I know every crack in these dirty sidewalks of Broadway, where hustle's the name of the game, and nice guys get washed away like the snow and the rain. There's been a load of compromising on the road to my horizon, but I'm gonna be where the lights are shining on me.
like a rhinestone cowboy. Riding out on a horse in a star-spangled rodeo, like a rhinestone cowboy. Sending cards and letters to people I don't even know, and offers coming over the phone. Fucking right. You fucking perfect song. Fucking right.
Well, I really don't mind the rain, and the smile can hide all the pain. But you're down when you're riding the train, that's taking the long way. And I dream of the things I'll do, with a subway token and a dollar tucked inside my shoe. There'll be a load of compromising
on the road to my horizon,
but I'm gonna be where the lights
are shining on me, like a rhinestone cowboy. Riding out on a horse in a star-spangled rodeo, like a rhinestone cowboy. Getting cards and letters from people I don't even know, and offers coming over the phone. Like a rhinestone cowboy, riding out on a horse in a star-spangled rodeo, like a rhinestone cowboy. Getting cards and letters from people I don't even know. That was absolutely a fucking amazing pick, is all I gotta say. I have so much love for Glenn Campbell. I have so much love for this album, Rhinestone Cowboy. Man, dude, I don't know if you like the entire album, but the tune, which one is it? Not Rhinestone, Country Boy. The tune after this, it just it gives me chills. It's my favorite song on the record. It's just, I might have to do a double shot of Glenn Campbell, just because it's pure happy music. To me, it is. Those of you who don't like it, well, what do you want me to say? We're gonna do it anyway because I like it. You don't have to worry. You're gonna get you're gonna get all of your hits. You're gonna get all the hits. Okay? I'm gonna play the Aerosmith. That's a great pick. What it is that I'm going to do is I'm gonna take care of our boy, Andrew Earl, first, who says that he wants some what the hell's the name of that band? Red Wizard. So Andrew Earl asks for Red Wizard. That's what Andrew Earl will get. I am kind of hoping that I got the right song. I kind of don't know. But if I got the wrong song, what you do, brother, is let me know so that I can play you the right song. I'll play you 2 tracks. No problem whatsoever, man. But the STB, you know, they don't... the labels aren't clear. The labels aren't clear. Yes, hello. Hi.
Sam, you're so old that you knew Burger King when he was a prince.
Who? I'm so old that I knew Burger King when he was a prince. I got my own little fucking troll over here. They come in, dude, you're not talking loud enough, just to tell you, with that stupid little voice of yours. Enunciate. I mean, the joke was good, but your delivery, it sucked balls. You understand? It sucked gingivitis balls. It sucked my fucking plastic, fucking silicone gingivitis balls. That's how bad you are at delivering your jokes. Why don't you take the time to do this properly? If you're gonna talk into the phone. What? Nobody used you? Nobody taught you how to use a telephone? These people. Hopefully, we're playing Andrew Daly's song, and if not, we'll play him another one. And while I do this, because this is some good old Doom, he's not wrong. STB on top of that. I'm beginning to understand you, Andrew. You like music from your part of town, man. You're a New Yorker, definitely. I can see that you're digging into the history of New York, the music of where you're at. I get that. And I respect it. So here's the Red Wizard for you. We're going to dig up a little bit of fucking Aerosmith done with mirrors, because that is a good call. Bartos, that's why I play shit for you. That's why I do it. Because you make requests nobody else will. I like it. I will play that with pleasure. Why don't we listen to some Red Wizard first? No point in typing it in when I can just say it. Yeah, man. There's a whole lot of you that are going to be new to Red Wizard, and that's totally understandable because they're super underground. And I mean, STB Records is a super underground label also. DIY all the way, but they do really good stuff. So it's like when Steve puts out the STB releases, it's the shit you want to pick up on. Yeah, you're in it for the first time and thinking, wow, that was good. You got it. Yeah, it is. It's fantastic. Are you guys getting a little bit of the wino kind of St. Vitus feel? Because I am. There's definitely a wino feel to that entire thing. Yes, DJ Trish. I don't know if I'm going to play some Deep Purple. It can very well happen. You are absolutely right, DJ Trish, that we have 182 patrons. If you are able to, I want you to know something, DJ Trish. You've been part of this channel for a long, long time. And you're a sweetheart of a woman. And I love having you here. If you can become a patron for $2 a month and that's something you can manage, then that means even more to me. But if you can't, you're part of us. You're always part of us. We love you all the fucking time. You understand? So, DJ Trish, man. Old school VJ on YouTube. I'm going to play another Glenn Campbell song. My favorite song off the Rhinestone Cowboy album. And then we'll move on to some Aerosmith. Wrong song. That's not the song I want. Why do I do this to myself? I'm pretty sure I queued it up right. I'd build a bridge. I don't want to build a bridge. That's... Whose job is that? That's Curtis the Apostle. Curtis the Apostle. I've already hired him to build his bridge. I got it all wrong. I want Country Boy. Alright. We're going to listen to Country Boy instead. Fangool. Country Boy. This one's good. Listen to the words. He's humble.
Demands that you make new plans before your big chance is gone. You get a house on the hill, you're paying everyone's bills, and they tell you that you're gonna go far. But in the back of my mind, I hear it time after time. Is that who you really are? Country boy, you got your feet in it. But your mind's on Tennessee. Looking back, I can remember the time when I sang my songs for free. Country boy, you got your feet in LA. Take a look at everything you own. But now and then my heart keeps going home. Another day of people to meet. You gotta do what's right. You gotta spend the night staying in touch with the street.
You got your feet in LA. Eddie Windows is here. I fucking love Eddie Windows. How are you, buddy? We got people here from UK, Burning the Midnight Oil. We got folks here from the Netherlands, like Eddie Windows. You have no idea how much it thrills me to see you guys here. It makes me happy. Eddie Windows, you don't have to talk a lot. I see you. You're a VJ patron on top of that. Much love to you and your entire country, buddy. If I had to live anywhere else in the world, I gotta tell you, the Netherlands would be it. But I'm in Canada. I'm happy here. I like Canada. It's fucking cold. Other than that, I like it. I gotta tell you, we got good smoked meat sandwiches over here. You should see the Bustan, dude. The Bustan sandwiches are amazing, though. Those are kind of delicious. Are you guys... Look, I'm just putting it out there. I absolutely don't care if it happens or not. Maybe I should do that. No, okay, you know what? Tomorrow, okay? Tomorrow we'll see, and if we do an extra show. Those of you who are going to be paying attention, listen to the Sunday Mass. That happens tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So for UK time, I believe it would probably be 5 hours ahead. So let's say 4 p.m. in the middle of the afternoon. And for the rest of Europe, maybe 5 p.m. or something like that. But it's the best show of the week. Really, it's just there's no doubt about the fact that I think everybody likes that show best. And we give thanks, man. It's a very chill vibe. It's for patrons only. At least always the first few hours are for patrons only. Then I open it up to others, kind of thing. But, you know, for new patrons, I'm telling you guys, it's just if you haven't tuned in yet, hang out. It's awesome. It's fucking awesome. I'm not sure what the magic is there, but there's some kind of magic. How many of you have done Sunday Mass? How many of you will be joining us for the very first time tomorrow? Kind of curious, you know? What I'm going to do now is I'm going to play Bart's request. And the fact is, Bart, I think you feel the same damn way. I could have picked any goddamn song on this record. They're all good. They're just all amazing. So, I picked one I don't listen to too very often. I always kind of go with She's on Fire, because it's kind of got that slow groove that I really dig. But I decided to go with Gypsy Boots. And, you know, it's Saturday, so why don't we get some energy happening in here. This is Aerosmith after they got off the coke, but they weren't really on the coke. They're totally coked up on the album, but they were supposed to be clean, and then eventually they became clean after this album. This was their first attempt to get clean. It didn't work. It's an amazing album, though. Hey, are you a patron yet? Patreon.com/VinylJunkies. $2 a month makes you a patron and tells me that you got my back. That shit counts, man. Here's your Aerosmith, Bart.
Gypsy, beat
For those of you who are expecting Love in the Elevator or Janie's Got a Gun, and I like those songs fine. That's just to show you that Aerosmith was still rocking the fuck out. They were rocking the fuck out. I love this record. And I'm pretty sure that that's one of the first conversations that me and Bart had and probably connected on. An absolute love for Aerosmith done with mirrors. And to this day, he's the only guy I know who likes the motherfucking record. Other than myself. You know? I love early Aerosmith. Like, absolutely fucking revere early Aerosmith. The album, like, what's it called? Draw the Line? Bright Light Fright. I might have to play Bright Light Fright. The thing is that as soon as I play Aerosmith, the show gets banned. So I might have to cut those songs off after the fact. But Bright Night Fright feels right now. You see what I just did? So maybe we're gonna have to do that. It's just one of the first records that me and that dude Bart bonded over, as well as, you know, I told him that I didn't have a copy of Judas Priest, Sad Wings of Destiny, and it's like, no. It's like, dude, man, I don't have a copy. It's not like I don't want the fucking copy. I want a copy. It's just I don't have one, you know. That stuff's a lot easier to find in the UK, too, but I just never got around to it. So he sent me a copy of that, and I think he also sent me a copy. He sent me my copy of Heaven and Hell, which was another record, was just like, how does this guy not have it? So I owe a lot of really necessary records to Mr. Bartos. It's not like he'll hang out with us and fucking Zoom and put on his leather or anything. Dude, I don't understand you. You'd fucking put on your leather for just about any stranger. You're finally in a group where we accept exactly the fucking weirdo that you are, and you won't put on leather for me? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? You're not doing this right. We got your back. Where's us? We need entertainment. We need a little Jewish boy. Not Jewish. Polish boy in leather. Well, you might be Jewish. Polish Jews exist. Either way, it doesn't matter. We need something to spice up the Zoom. You're spice, Bart. You're spice. You're spice. You're like fucking gingivitis spice. You're not baby spice. You're not posh spice. You're not monkey spice. You're not scary spice. You're fucking gingivitis spice. You're gay spice. You're leather spice. That's fucking good. Where are you? It's like you're the underarm deodorant. You're the spice. This fucking guy hiding. All right. I'm gonna play some Mandrill for you. And if you listen to this and you think to yourself, you know, that sounds like Santana, I just want you to know that Mandrill is an animal all on its own. Mandrill is absolutely not a Santana ripoff band. As a matter of fact, I like Mandrill a whole lot more than Santana. So I'm gonna play some for you because we need a little Latino percussion in this game, and I'm gonna give it to you. Raw. Bart, what part haven't you understood? We want you there. You're the fucking spice we love. It's all love where we're at. Be the big fucking leather fag you need to be. We love you for it. We fucking love you for it. You got taste in music. You're a nice guy. And you dress fashionably. Every part of you is part of this group. And if anybody had a problem, I'd throw them out on their ass immediately. Because you're my brother. You're my fucking brother. Understand that. You understand? It's love. You're one of the first people to send me records. You sent me, you're the one who sent me Defenders of the Faith, eh? That's possible. I haven't had that one for a while. I wonder who sent me Sad Wings of Destiny. Somebody sent me Sad Wings of Destiny. I wasn't able to get my hand on that for a while. Look, I always feel bad. Andrew Daly tips me because he wants Jailbait by Aerosmith, Rockin' a Hard Place. Dude, if I had Rockin' a Hard Place, I'd play that shit for you all day long. I love that record. I don't have it. It's one of those records that just somehow it slipped me by. I had it when I was a kid. Like when I got into Aerosmith, I got all the way into Aerosmith. I had to own everything. And to me, there's no bad records. The two records I don't have that I really wish I did were Rockin' a Hard Place without what's his name, Joe Perry, which is fine, and Night in the Ruts. I fucking love Night in the Ruts. Remember Walking in the Sand, Cheesecake, Coney Island, Whitefish Boy. That shit is awesome. I don't have the records, so I can't play them for you. That said, I will play another Aerosmith song for you that's like just complete bomb ass. And I mean, you know, I'm always going to play something or other for you. I don't have any Enthroned, Andrew Brown. I don't have any. I do have a ton of metal, though, so, you know, keep throwing that shit at me. Don't be surprised if I have it. I wish I had more metal. Yeah, dude, you shouldn't be talking about Amazon over here, is what it is that I gotta tell you. VinylJunkies.store. That's what it is. And Push Push, it's a very good record to have. It is, I must say. I fucking hate seeing the word Amazon. It puts me in a fucking rage every time I hear that stupid word. Because I want to stab Jeff Bezos right in the middle of his fucking dented skull. Right in the middle of his skull, I want to fucking stab him. I want to stab him with this knife. With this fucking knife. Billionaires are the fucking scourge of this planet. These fuckfaces. Do you know that billionaires during the last month, while the rest of us are suffering, they made money? Fuck Amazon. Fuck Amazon. Fuck Amazon. Fuck Amazon. We're going to listen to some Aerosmith. Fucking Milwaukee. Piss me off. You'll take Kings and Queens. Dude, I already did Bright Light Fright. If you haven't paid attention to that song and you have the album, I think that you should absolutely pay attention to the song Bright Light Fright. It's a fucking banger. It's like 2 minutes and 20 seconds of heavy. And yeah, I need Abath. See, that's a reminder right there. I need to add some Abath in my collection.
All
Right? Was that amazing or what? That's an amazing song, man. I love that track. What it is that familiarized me with that track, I mean, I've had the album since I was 16 years old, but what familiarized me with that Aerosmith track is at one point there was this small stoner label called Small Stone Records. I haven't heard from them in a long time, but they released an Aerosmith compilation, a 2 CD compilation called Right in the Nuts. A bunch of stoner bands covering Aerosmith songs. And Five Horse Johnson covered Bright Light Fright, and it's like, whoa! I didn't realize what a fucking rocker that was until that moment. So ever since that, and you know, we're looking 10 years back now, Bright Light Fright is one of my big songs off Draw the Line. And I think fair enough, you know, Draw the Line's a big song, and Kings and Queens, obviously, those are the big songs, but I like playing the little known stuff as well. Besides the fact that it's a 2-minute ditty, you know, so it kind of fits in. What it is I'm going to play now is some stuff that you're not going to find in the store, most probably, because it's more of the underground shit, and I like it. So for those of you who are big fans of Curtis Mayfield, and I know there's a whole lot of them, well, I'm going to play you a track off the Curtis Mayfield soundtrack of something you've never heard of before. As a matter of fact, I'm not even sure if this is a movie or not. I know that Short Eyes was absolutely a play. Okay, so when Curtis Mayfield did this, there was a Chicago play. Okay, it looks like it was a movie. It was a movie I've never seen before. Okay? But Short Eyes basically is slang for in prison. It's prison slang for somebody who likes diddling young boys, for child molesters. So this play is about a fucking child molester who encounters all sorts of trouble in jail, as he should. I haven't seen the movie. I would fucking love to stab anybody who hurts a child right in the face. You don't hurt children. Children need to be protected. That's what we have to do as adults. We have a responsibility, a communal responsibility to protect children from the shitbags of this earth. So I'm going to play you one of my favorite kind of unknown soundtracks. It's not something you're going to find in the store, though. I'm almost sure it's not. If it is, just pick it up immediately. It's not something I see very often, so needless to say, the minute it is that I've ever seen it in the store, it's like it's like, oh, I gotta have that now. And it's legit one of my favorite Curtis Mayfield records, soundtrack called Short Eyes. So, yeah, enjoy this, all right?
Well, to keep from dying, hey, hey, I've been lying. Shot a man, hey, and I stole and ran. Well, where we tried to live, oh, and I lost my freedom. So save some of mine for me. If you gotta give it up, don't deserve me. 'Cause leaving me, you know it would hurt me. Snake pits and Lucifer's burn. Can't take the strength I've earned and learned. Grease, stay greasy. And nasty baby comes so easy. Ain't no heaven, this devil ever. All alone, I get stoned. Somehow, oh, in the shower. And now
dream. Space is all that I need. If these songs just allow me to breathe. My woman's handed naked and sick. When I come, there won't be nothing to eat. Give us some of all the hard pain. Make a aching body call for my name. My woman know my passion of needs. So save some of mine if you please. Got to give it up, don't deserve me. If you leave me, baby, know you would hurt me. Hey, do walk strong in here. 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 Waking up to find yourself dreaming. Check your fears and hope that you dream. A little space is all that I need. These suckers just allow me to breathe. Slave puts and Lucifer's brains. Can't take the strength I've earned and learned. Stepped in depth of the same living hell. Ain't too proud to die here as well. Do you walk strong in here? Do you walk strong? Do you walk? Hey, hey, do you walk strong in here? Hey, hey, do you walk? Hey, hey, do you walk? Hey, hey, do you walk strong in here? Do you walk strong? Do you walk? Hey, hey, do you walk strong in here? Do you walk strong? Do you walk? Hey, hey, do you walk strong in here? Do you walk strong? Do you walk? Do you walk? Do you walk?
See? Tell me that's not an amazing song. Curtis Mayfield, man, never did wrong. Curtis Mayfield was really a very generous guy also. Always gave to his community. So, Short Eyes, okay, I guess it became a movie. But before it was a movie, it was a play by a Chicago playwright. And Curtis Mayfield was a huge supporter of his community, of his roots. I'm pretty sure it's Chicago. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that it's Chicago. Look for it. I don't know of any reissues except for maybe a Scorpio press, but I can tell you that if I saw this Curtis Mayfield record as a reissue, I'd be pushing the fuck out of it simply because I think it's an amazing record. Same deal with Push Push, dude. I'm not sure that Push Push is something that you're gonna find around in the secondary market, in the not the secondary market, but in the reissue market, because somehow it's treated like a joke album. I don't fucking think it's a joke at all. I think it's an amazing album. It's a joke album, but it's like, what are you kidding? Play this thing. It's straight fire. You know, so I'm not sure. I can tell you that I would pick it up immediately, though. Looks like you guys, somebody, oh, it's our troll. It's our troll. All right, troll, what do you have to say now?
Okay, well, Nelson told me to tell you that you're so stupid that when you went to shop right, you shopped left. Okay, all right, bye.
See, I have no fucking idea who that is. It's just I'm not even close to offended by any of it. I didn't understand that joke. When I went to shop right, I went to shop left instead. I mean, that's just terrible, right? It's almost the only reason why we give this fucking moron, whoever she is, fucking brain damaged child any airtime at all. I mean, are you offended? I'm not offended. All right. You feel good? You got your little bit of airtime? You feel popular now? Why don't you tell us who you are, you fucking cunt? Tell us who you are. Nelson told me. Nelson told me. All of a sudden, fucking Chicharone has his own fan club. He's off making cheese. He's not even here. Did you ever think of that? Fucking Chicharone is off making fucking regat right now. He's not here with us. And somehow you're showing some kind of... You're trying to show some loyalty. He's a married man, don't you know? The guy's dopey. It also tells me you got no taste whatsoever. I mean, if you had to choose a man out of all men, this is who you choose? Fucking Nelson Chicharrones Garcia? The fucking keeper of the regat? This is who you fucking hang on to? Who the fuck was that? Yeah, you know who it was. I don't know who that was. Let me guess, it's Shannon or something. Fucking Shannon. Yeah, lame. Exactly, lame. We should shame these fucking people. This is a high-class show. We try to have class in this show. These silly jokes. It's only because I am such an open-hearted person that I even accept your calls. What, you think I don't know you? Fucking 917 area code? Don't worry about it. You're not upsetting me. You're not upsetting anybody over here. It's 718, eh? 718 area code. You're on live. Vinyl Junkies. What do you want? Say something, bitch.
Okay, so my last joke, alright, it's just my last joke. My last joke is that you're so old that you fart dust. Come on, that one was pretty good, right?
No, that isn't. As a matter of fact, the delivery was absolutely terrible. You have no career in comedy at all. Who is this?
Well, I gotta keep my identity secret, but, yeah, so. Don't tell about Nelson and Shannon. Oh, yeah, I can't tell about Nelson and Shannon.
Fucking waste of time. Wasting my time. These people, you know, you're not adding anything to the show. What are you, little fucking trolls? Little 15-year-old girls fucking snorting glue for the first time. They're all proud with their paper bag and their fucking Elmer's cement glue. Don't you realize that you're dragging the quality of this show down with those silly jokes? None of those jokes make any sense. They're not funny. You're adding nothing. 718 area code. I will just let you know that I will report you to the police for having a terrible sense of humor. That absolutely fucking sucked balls. You ruined my show. I actually feel stupid for listening to this. You follow what I'm saying? Fucking Nelson has a fan club. He's got a moron fan club. Of course. He's got a moron fan club. And it's with that I'm playing another song before another moron calls. I don't want to hear these fucking people anymore. Look, some of you have been buying a lot of these records, and I'm happy because I like playing the good shit for you. Funky proof. Okay? Can I just tell you one thing? For those of you who enjoy funk, if you're looking for one record on the Tidal Waves catalog that I played yesterday, the one record that's an absolute banger, that's no miss, can't miss, Funky Proof is the one. And I'm about to prove it to you. I'll play a few more songs. We're going to go over just a little bit, so why don't we listen to this? Cracking sounds. Crack this, gamey. Yeah, look, I don't know what the deal is with that static. I hear static coming off that table all the time. I don't know if I fix it. I unplugged the power supply. I think I've explained already that there's lots of gremlins happening in this room. So, the fact that I'm on all the time also makes it that I don't have time to fix this shit. So, one day it works and one day it doesn't, and you guys are going to just all have to accept the fact that it's all part of the pirate radio experience. It's not going to be perfect. Alright? We're not trying to sell you car commercials, we're actually just trying to hang out. And I'm a regular dude who hangs out in his basement. I scratch my balls, I pinch my dick. And I wash my hands and I forget to turn off the sink. You see what I just did? I just fucking rhymed again. You guys, you don't understand. I am Sammy the Rhyme Sayer. I am the Rhyme Sayer. I am fucking Vinyl Aristotle. I am Astradamus. You haven't figured this out yet? And just like that, you see what we've done? We've enjoyed a good time. Despite the crackling that everyone's complaining about. Despite everything. Did we have a good time? Yes or no? And I got more songs for you on top of that. I'm not even finished. I got another song for you. It's because I love. It's just love. I fucking hate the fact that it crackles. What do you want me to tell you? I don't know. I don't know why. I need a new board. I need a new wire. I don't know. Ask the sound engineer. I don't have a sound engineer. You know what it is that I suggest? You turn in your dial to something that's far more professional than what I got going on here. I'm a disaster. I won't even pretend that I'm anything else. It's never going to be better. It's never going to be better, ever. This is what the show is. Lots of mistakes. Many mistakes. So funky proof. This is the record that cannot miss. You see what I did? This miss, you see? I'm fucking rhyming all the time. I am a fucking alliteration beast. I am an alliteration beast. I am the beast of alliterations. That's why you watch. You put up with all the fucking clicks. You put up with everything. Because this is prime entertainment. You know that this shit, you're going to remember it forever. 44 days together. You're going to remember it for... You see, forever together. You see what I do? I got all kinds of rhymes. Even when I'm not trying, I'm still awesome. That's why you listen. You think I don't know this? I know this. As for that, then I'm going to play you another song now. It's over. The show should be finished by now, but I love you too much. Too much. Too much. But I already know how this goes. We're going to get thrown off at some point because that's kind of the way it happens. Andy, you're not getting any Celtic frost. Fucking Andy. Go make yourself a mustard sandwich. Can't even make himself a sandwich properly. Before you talk to me, learn how to do things. Alright? That's all I gotta say. I'm gonna play you another album from yesterday. I'm not playing shit, dude. I'm done. I'm done. Alright? I'm gonna play you another track that all the musicians, all the alchemists should be picking up stat, like immediately. We still have it. I don't know how many copies. I didn't really check. All I gotta tell you is I'm gonna keep busting your chops about picking up some Bernie Worrell until you pick up some Bernie Worrell. And when you pick it up, you're gonna realize exactly how special the record that you have is. And eventually, the people that don't pull the trigger on the Bernie Worrell are gonna realize, shit, I should have pulled the trigger on Bernie Worrell. I know how this works. It's that record you see in the record store and you just leave it. I'll be here next time. It'll be here next time. It'll be here next time until it's not there. And then you know what happens? A bunch of years later, you think to yourself, fuck, I should have bought that record when I had the time. Well, what I'm telling you is that you got the time now. And what I'm telling you without any doubt, I don't give a shit if you don't pick it up. But I can tell you for an absolute fact that this will sell out. It's a spectacular record. It is. If you're looking for the dark, ambient, weird Bernie Worrell shit, this is it, man. It's the The first time it's ever been released on vinyl, and I love it. That is absolutely the only reason that I'm pushing it as hard as I am. Because Tidal Waves Music sent me a bunch of records, but the fact is that they're not patrons. They don't support. They just want me to play their records. But it's a good record, so I'll play it. I'm happy to have Bernie Worrell. Let's see if they pony up a little later, though. Listen to this. See? Andrew Daly says he really wishes that Tidal Waves Music become patrons. Yeah, me too, man. Definitely. Any tier at all. I look for the act. I look for the act of support. I don't look for a ton of cash. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm not trying to get rich patrons. I don't give a shit about that. What it is that I care about is I care about the number of people who have my back at whatever level they can afford. That's what I care about. $2 a month is fine by me. It really is. So, if they don't become patrons, I'll tell you the truth, Andrew. You know what it means? It means that they're sending me a bunch of records because they know that they're going to play them and they're going to sell them. But they don't know anything about my show whatsoever. That's what it means. It's not like I don't know that when I get these records. I know that. If they listen to the show, they'd know what it's about and they'd fucking pony up $2 a month. Period. Period. It would happen as simple as that. So, yeah. I know what I'm up against, buddy. Doesn't matter. I'm going to keep doing what I do. They don't send records. I'm good. I got records. I'll play records. Don't worry about that shit. And it's with that we just wait for the little warning sign to go up. Heads up, we've detected copyrighted audio. We are on the radar of the YouTube police. They want to get rid of us. Bernie Worrell is alchemy, baby. That's the good stuff. So, I gotta say that this is fun, you know? I can't believe that tomorrow is going to be day 45. And And we're going to do it up Sunday Mass style. So it's 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That makes it, about 4 p.m. UK time, 5 p.m. Europe time. And the best part of the show. It's funny, because Gamey says it's the show that he doesn't yell. And he's absolutely right. The show I don't yell. Is it still choppy audio? Dude, I don't know. Can't help you, man. I don't know what the fucking problem is anymore. Besides, it's the end of the show. It's 11:15. We're already over. So, thanks so much for paying attention. Tomorrow, patrons, stay tuned. I'm going to put up the stream immediately so that you guys can know where it is. I appreciate each and every one of you. And I look so very forward to hanging out with you tomorrow on Sunday Mass. All right, it'll be Sunday Mass number 19. We've done a few of these. Love you, folks. Shannon Floyd says 8:15 Saturday. There, still daylight, eh? Well, what we'll do is say thank you for making me happy, and I'll catch you all tomorrow. Pirate Radio. Hope you enjoyed it.
I'm bored to death, let's argue. I'm bored to death, let's argue. I'm bored to death, let's argue. What is going on with me? And maybe I was born confused, and baby I was born confused, so I don't know what's going on. Maybe nothing's going on, and everyone I know is down in the dumps about it. And everyone I know is down in the dumps about you now. And maybe I was born confused, but I'm not. And maybe I was born and I knew and I forgot. Or maybe I was born confused, and baby I was born confused, so I don't know what's going on. Maybe nothing's going on, and maybe I was born confused, and baby I was born confused, so I don't know what's going on. Maybe nothing's going on. Thank you for leaving me. Thank you for making me happy. Thank you for leaving me. Thank you for making me happy. Thank you for leaving me. Thank you for making me happy. Thank you for leaving me. Thank you for making me happy. 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 Thank you for making me.
And there we go. Day 44 was ours. I look forward to seeing you all in just a few hours. Thanks for tuning in, man. Cheers.